folks, this is a showdown we circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cornhuskers will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill, they got big personalities. We know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The pass rush closing in. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here, early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it, enough for a first down. The Wolverines are on the move here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. Going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
It seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. He breaks free. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Dropping back, it's Sims. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Tight end goes in motion. Escapes the pocket. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Cannot commit, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the move now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And it just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Play action here on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Sims. And it's caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Crucial third down play right here. Looking for a man. And he finds the running back in the flat. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pressure is coming. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Powering through. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking to pass, it's Sims. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Sims. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, hit the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The Huskers will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And he boots it high into the air. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes a quick grab. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. A new set of downs after that completion. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Great cut there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down. But that... is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Back to throw. It's Sims.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is, it's a safety. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks free.
The returner is brought down at the 39, and the Michigan offense will take over.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. There's a 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Dump ball caught by the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines! They are pouring it on now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Bringing pressure. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that, and you seal victory.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To bootleg here. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of balance, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. Looking to throw again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the back gets the football. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Huskers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
First down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Wolverines! This air attack is still unstoppable.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Sims. And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break up big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.